You've probably heard the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan communications, just forget it. Just forget. Because communications is by far one of the most important pieces on any project. We know projects fail, but projects fail in a massive way due to lack of communication. It's one of the #1 killers of projects, the failure to communicate in an effective manner, the failure to speak to other stakeholders, the failure of the project manager to realize that this is a core ingredient for project success. Follow me to the PMBOK guide. I want to show you something here really quick. Let's go to page 57. In the PMBOK guide. Actually, not 57, 53. Let's go there. It says at the bottom of this page, research shows that successful project managers consistently and effectively use certain essential skills. Research reveals, watch this, that the top 2% of project managers, as designated by their bosses and team members, distinguish themselves how? By demonstrating superior relationship and communication skills while displaying a PMA, a positive mental attitude. What can we deduce from page 53? We can deduce that communications is pivotal for project success, and not planning communications could lead to massive project failure. And that's why this is on my hit list of things to know really, really well for your PMP exam. Now, when I ask people, what is in the communications management plan? A lot of folks are not able to go into the detail. But do you know that the detail almost crippled a question that I faced on a professional exam? I couldn't believe the minutia I was seeing in this question about the communications management plan. It went into deep detail. For that reason, I would advise you to study so you do not fall into the trap I did. Study with intentionality what I'm about to show you here on page 377. It says, the communications management plan is a component of the project management plan that describes how project communications will be planned, structured, implemented, and monitored for effectiveness. This is where you want to take heed. The plan contains the following. Let me show you a few weird things that most people would not imagine they would find in a communications management plan. Watch this. Second bullet from the bottom, flowcharts. Flowcharts? Flowcharts of the information flow in the project. Now, think about it. If you were on the exam and someone said, flowcharts for information flow on the project, and you had quality management plan and communications management plan, you might have been pulled towards the quality side because it's talking about flowcharts, but this exists in the communications management plan. Here's another example. Third bullet from the bottom, glossary of common terminology. Would you expect to see that here? Or if I said WBS dictionary as one of the options, would you have chosen that? You might have. A lot of our students do. But glossary of common terminology is here in the communications management plan. So for your test, you need to go through all of these bullets and understand what is in the communications management plan. Here's another example of what you may not expect. to find here. Time frame and frequency for the distribution of required information and receipt of acknowledgement or response. The word time frame could throw certain people off. They may think schedule. And that is why, whether you are a native English speaker or not, I highly advise going through all of this stuff with a fine-tooth comb, because you just never know what could throw you off on your exam. If you're getting ready for the PMP exam and you're wondering how on earth you're going to do it, don't worry. Sign up for our project management training. This could be done self-study via Praizion.com, or those of you who love live training with a live instructor, going at a sensible pace, answering your questions, you need to go to the other website, pmsucceed.com, because all year round, we offer training live online, and it's like no other training you've attended. Trust me, very engaging, but no holds as far as questions. We relish answering your questions. We delight in answering your questions. So if that sounds like you want to have some conversation for your preparation, you need to be on pmsucceed.com. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.